Yo, what's good, Joe? What's good with it? Appreciate everybody sliding through. I'm not gonna be here for a long time. Just had a quick update or two. Just wanted to get to y'all real fast, man. Talk about this whole situation with LeBron and his foot injury, right foot injury he suffered against the Mavs. Uh, one of them situations, man, where there's reports coming out saying, he claimed he hurt a pop. Uh, he continued playing, but hey, if you hear a pop in the foot, it could be a couple of things. Not necessarily, it's not the worst thing right off the bat. MRIs and scans like that, I think they came back negative, or they're still waiting for the final results of that. But for him, a man at that size carrying that much weight, that much explosiveness, we have to wait and see. My brother DP in the building. Salute to you, MP. What the salute to you, man. Let me get y'all right real quick. Salute to you. I appreciate y'all sliding to this joint. So we just touch on. We ain't gonna be here too long, man. I just wanted to touch on this LeBron situation, him being ruled out indefinitely, and how that's gonna impact the Lakers, man. What that means for them. But yeah, man, like I said, when a person that size carry around that much weight, that explosive, and carrying that much of a load, you know what I mean? I think he's probably getting a little bit worn down, to be honest with you. He's been carrying a lot. That's why they made the trades they made to try and get that man some help. Unfortunately, what happened, D'Angelo Russell went down with an injury, and then obviously LeBron followed suit, and he had a right foot injury as well. Again, there's reporting saying that he hurt a pop in his foot when he went down. Like I said earlier, that doesn't necessarily mean that's the worst case scenario. Just because if you or anybody that played a sport or anything like that, you rotate your ankle sometimes to pop. And I don't mean roll, I mean like when you're just rotating it, just as far as like um, flex exercises of an ankle and foot and things of that nature, man. You can turn your foot a certain way. You can crack the knuckle on your toe and stuff like that. So it could have been a number of things, that they heard as far as like an initial pop from a man. Salute to you, AB. Appreciate you stopping through. Skywalker, salute to you. Quickly, salute to you. Let me get y'all right real quick. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping through this joint, man. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of different things that could have happened as far as why he said he heard a pop. You know what I mean? So we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, the reports came back. Some of them saying that MRI was negative, scans were negative from it. So most likely it's probably just going to be a sprain. But then again, it's a lot for this man to be carrying the load that he's carrying at the age that he is. Obviously being 38 in basketball years, with the mileage he has on his body, that man 120. So it's a lot it's a lot that he's having to shoulder and do. He's been doing that his whole career, though. Let's be honest. LeBron's been carrying the load his whole entire career, carrying teams that shouldn't even be where they made it to, but carrying teams to the finals or the playoffs and things of that nature. So it's a lot. It's a lot this man got on his body. You know what I mean? As much money as he puts into it, at the same time, man, at some point there's a breaking point. The body can only take so much. So he's ruled out indefinitely with the follow up. I believe pretty much he's ruled out indefinitely with the follow up is going to be on like a week to week basis. So you almost say day to day, but in this case, the situation it'll be expanded to week to week. Obviously, they're hoping that he's not going to be out long term or anything like that, but definitely they're going to take their time with it too. You know what I mean? They're not going to rush him back. They understand what he brings to the team, the importance and the value that he brings to that team. So I don't think they're going to rush him. But they definitely need him. You know what I mean? We definitely need him. I shouldn't say they. I should say we. We definitely need him in order to have a hope of it. Just because his basketball IQ, the incremental things he brings to the game, and the major key piece and figure that he is for the Lakers. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely needed in order for any type of you can call it playoff admirations or even the championship admiration. They definitely need him out there. But again, this is the whole reason why they made the trades they made, which is a contingency plan. Having D'Angelo Russell out there, Beasley out there, having obviously AD, a healthy AD out there, and AD needing this is an opportunity for AD to step up big, man, to show like again, he's given another opportunity to show that he's ready to take take the helm and start to reign supreme as a true leader of this Lakers team. So we'll have to wait and see what he does. You know what I mean? Definitely got to wait and see what he does. See if he, picks up his level of play, his intensity on the court too. We've seen in the past, he's more than capable of doing it. It's just from a mental aspect of it and his motor. Is he willing to, bite down and do it? That's the big difference. That's absolutely the big difference as far as if he's willing to do that. Because we've seen time and time again when those, opportunities present itself where he, for some odd reason, he'll either go in the shell and hide out, or he'll step up and show out. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of seeing, what type of Anthony Davis are we going to see? What type of Anthony Davis is going to step up and lead this team? It's clear as day. He's the clear-cut favorite as far as the number two option on this team. He should be number one option, but it's clear as day he's the number two option on this team. So it shouldn't even be close. It shouldn't be anybody deflecting or thinking like, oh, who should we go with down the stretch and things like that. He should be coming down, demanding the ball each and every play. And I mean, hell, I think personally he should be demanding the ball right now. Playing alongside LeBron. You know what I mean? Personally, that's what I think. But he's gonna have to step up. He's gonna have to step up and show why he's considered one of the top 5 players across the league. My brother Just doing the building, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Let me get you right real quick. He gonna have to step up, and step in that joint. Brother AB said 1 more year if possible, then retire. AD finna go off now. LeBron probably got 2 more years, man. If it's not a break or anything like that, and it's just an injury that's gonna keep him out for a short period of time. The way he take care of his body and the level he's playing at now, I don't really see him slowing down from not being able to play another year or two. But it's just a matter of, like putting that much grind and pressure on your body to be able to come out there and perform at the level he's performing at. That expectation, can the body hold up? We know he can hold up to it because he's showing us he can do it. But it's just a matter of, will his body hold up to that grind? And it definitely should. I don't see why it shouldn't. Again, it's just these freak injuries and things like that that's happening that's kind of derailing the whole situation, seeing him out there performing. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things that everybody shows up to see. Is they want to see it. They want to see a LeBron fast break tomahawk. You know what I'm saying? Dunk. They want to see a LeBron no look pass. They want to see, because every bucket this man make, no doubt about it, it's history. It's history to make. And why? Because he's already the all-time NBA leading scorer at this point. He's just tacking on the points at this point. They just want to see how far can he, how far can he push the envelope on. So you got people that's gonna definitely be showing up, showing their support and wanting to see this joint and see what he can do, man. And again, I don't have any issue with that. I like I stated many a times, I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm also not the biggest LeBron fan, but I respect the man and what he's done and what he brings to the sport. And I absolutely give him his credit. And no pun intended, my brother Just Do here. But I give that man his just do as well. You know what I mean? A lot of people hate on this man and say, all the things they say, whether it be negative and saying, oh, he don't have the clutch gene or he don't have this type of gene and things like that. But in reality, what do we see with him, man? If you go by the numbers, he clearly has the clutch gene. He clearly has the ability to make these shots. He's been making it because he's he's all-time leader as far as like percentage-wise for making clutch points and clutch moments. So again, man, anybody that's doing all the super extreme LeBron hate, it's a personal thing. It ain't really no more so like a basketball thing. It's a personal thing. It's a personal preference, I guess is what I should say. But I believe, like I said, man, that this injury though, will it derail the Lakers? I think it depends on the mentality of the Lakers, obviously being led by AD. It depends on if they're going to say that they're going to allow this to make or break them. You know what I mean? It's giving the team a golden opportunity to pull together and find their identity without LeBron. So in that way, when he comes back, he'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? They can bring him into the fold and they can go ahead and keep things the status quo. They ain't got to worry about relying on LeBron to do everything, or relying on LeBron to be the, you know what I'm saying, the starter in the car. You know what I mean? They'll be able to do what they need to do. Because at some point, man, like I said, at his age, you got AD. At some point, you gotta take over the helm, man. You gotta be able to say this is my team, LeBron. You go ahead and you know what I'm saying, take some time off tonight. This is my team. You know what I mean? I got tonight for us. He got to be able to have that, man. He got to have that either consistently, or he got to be able to have that at some point where he ain't worried about it. And I mean, it's been few and far between to seeing them type of nights. You know what I mean? But yeah, so like I said, man, that the injury indefinitely, he's out indefinitely, but they're going to be doing week to week reevaluation of him. Obviously, he's going to be getting what they call quote unquote treatment and things like that trying to speed up the healing process of it. They came back with everything negative, but then again, that they're still waiting to see some additional testing to get results from that. So don't be surprised if you hear like there's a late grade level this type sprain or something like that for what he has going on. But right now, man, the Lakers are in the 12th seed at 29-32. You know what I mean? They're only what is that, man? They're four. Let's just say they're 4 to 5 games out of being in the top 6 seed. 4 to 5 games out, which means you missed the play. Excuse me, you missed the play-in situation. You get more time to rest. For everybody, obviously, you get more time to rest. You got the ability, the ability to be able to go out there, get the proper rest, get the matchup that you're more so potentially favored in, and then go out there and compete. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I can say that they have, that they'll definitely be able to have on their side to do that. But the thing is, can they pull it together and can they get there? That's the whole thing. That's the main focus point of it. That's the priority of being able to do that. You know what I mean? People are saying, "Oh, the Lakers' end goal is to get to the 6th seed. That's the end goal of it." When has it ever been the end goal of a Lakers team that y'all have never heard of to say their end goal is to get to the 6th seed? You know what I'm saying? If you're a Laker fan, we all know for Lakers fans that the admiration and the goal is what? Championship or bust. It's championship or bust. You know what I mean? It's never a situation or a case where it's like, oh, this is gonna be this and that's it. It ain't never a case of just saying we just have to make the playoffs and we're satisfied. Like we all know that, man. And that's not like sounding like no, you know what I'm saying, no stuck up thing. That's just the truth. When you wear that purple and gold, the expectation is championship or bust. And LeBron found that out firsthand, thinking like, when he first came to the Lakers that he was gonna be getting this love and they was gonna appreciate what he did in the past. Nah. You know what I mean? He wasn't accepted into the fold like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't until after he got that chip where people started to truly kind of appreciating, you know what I'm saying, what he was doing. Why? Because they Lakers fans are spoiled in the sense of understanding that it's championship or bust. That's the expectation in Laker town. When you put on that purple and gold, that's what they want to see. They don't want to see anything else, nor do they care about anything else. And he was, you know what I'm saying, again, finding that out firsthand when he first put on that, you know what I'm saying, put on them colors. So for him, I would say, he definitely got to make sure that he's staying focused, he doing what he need to do, and obviously getting himself back right. But again, it's a prime opportunity for Anthony Davis to showcase and show this team he's a leader, and he can lead this team to the promised land with or without LeBron being there. He got to be able to do it. He got to be able to capitalize off this opportunity. If he can't do it, I'm telling you, man, they gonna run that man up out of LA. As bad as that may sound, they're gonna definitely run him out of LA. They don't want to hear nothing about no injuries. They don't want to hear nothing about no situations of oh, this was going on or that was going on. That purple and gold don't care. They want to see results. They understand the talent they have, you know what I'm saying, on the roster when it comes to an AD, they understand exactly what it is that they have. So what the expectation is for him to show up and perform as such. And there ain't no other way around it, man. AD he got to step up. So the pressure's on AD at this point, man. He gonna have to step up big. Obviously, hoping D'Angelo Russell gets back soon. That way he can obviously help. You still got Beasley, Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves, the rest of the bench is there. So you got players there that still can do the same thing they've been doing. Now they're just going to be given an opportunity to do it more. Because those minutes and those shots that was going to LeBron obviously will be going to them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Dennis Schroeder, Beasley, Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, he returns. Who else we got? Roy Hachimaru. All these guys, man. We're going to need all hands on deck. Nobody sleeping, nobody playing around. We're gonna need all that. We're gonna need all that. Otherwise, that's why I said Lakers in trouble, or that's in the caption, or the Lakers in trouble. Or will they miss the playoffs? It's up to them. You know what I mean? Definitely up to them. Definitely up to them. And if they show up and they playing around, they squander away an opportunity. Do not be surprised if you see some major trades happening. And what I mean by that is, don't be surprised if you see AD up out of there. Do not be surprised. They're not going to settle for a situation where you're only a few games out of the playoffs, or at least, you know what I'm saying, not the play-in situation, but being able to solidify yourself in a top 6 seed. You had the opportunity in front of you, so now it's up to you to be able to go out there and capitalize off of it. You go out there thinking, you know what I'm saying, team's gonna lay down, or you gonna, you know what I'm saying, not take full effort and accountability for it. And you go out there giving them a half-ass effort. Guess what you're gonna see? You're gonna see some changes. The Laker fans go, man, they gonna call for that immediately. That man ain't gonna be able to walk around anywhere. He ain't gonna be able to walk around anywhere to be able to say, oh, you know, I'm wearing that purple and gold, or oh, I'm a marquee player and things like that, man. They're not gonna be able to do any of that. The players just going, they're gonna run it. They're gonna run him up out of that purple and gold jersey. Like, and that's a fact, bro. And it's like, it's sad that we even gotta question the person's heart, or question their ability to be able to lead a team, or question their engine as a whole. That's the sad part. So yeah, we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. But like I said, I wasn't gonna be here for a long time. Just wanted to jump in and give y'all my 2 cents about the situation of it, man, and talk about it and share my thoughts with y'all on what I had going for it. Decrease that little A1 trying to give it 2 cents. And yeah, man, you got to, because you look at it, it's just one of them situations, bro, where it's like, man, it's surprising that, again, you had to have the conversation, but at the same time of it, it's not surprising that LeBron's getting injured. I mean, 38 years old, and playing the amount of minutes he's playing and what he does as far as the pounding this man's body takes, it's not surprising to me that he ended up, you know what I'm saying, something go wrong. Doesn't surprise me whatsoever. It's just very, like I said, very unfortunate that it happened now. Like, if it would have happened weeks back or something like that, beginning of the season or something, that, you know, they may have been able to catch their stride and be able to focus and find and move forward with their identity. But with it happening now, you know, it limits that. But at the same time, they still do have time to be able to pull it together and figure it out. Is this thing clean? They have time to be able to pull it together and figure this out, man, and make this playoff push. So they have to do it. It's not a matter of will they do it. They have to do it. They have to show up and play. They have no choice. Like, come on, man. Here, you know how to feed yourself. Come on. Like, they have to do it. If they don't do it, like I said, Lakers, man, they gonna run them up out of there. Definitely gonna run them up out of there. But like I said, as a quick recap for anybody that joined late, LeBron is out indefinitely. They're gonna be doing week-to-week evaluation of him, testing, seeing how that right foot is doing. The reports are that it can't. The images of it came back negative, but again, like I said, they're gonna be doing additional testing of it. So don't be surprised if you hear a certain grade level strain or anything like that that's going to keep them sidelined for a few weeks. But again, the putting an indefinitely stamp on it also mitigates anybody to continuously keep asking when he's going to return, or him setting a timetable on it. I think they're going to go based off more so how he's feeling. And knowing LeBron, man, he's going to listen to his body. He's not going to sit there. He's not going to sit there and look at a situation where he's going to force himself to come back earlier than expected, or when he needs to come back. That's not going to be the case. He's not one of them players at that level that's going to allow that to happen as well. Like I said, man, I just unfortunate. Can't wait for the return. But then again, it's a golden opportunity for the Lakers and AD to show, you know what I'm saying, what they are without him. You know what I mean? And he's gonna have to step up. That's the only way I can put it. Not to keep repeating it or beating a dead horse with it, but he's gonna have to. And he ain't got no other option, man. Because again, like I said, I just wanted to come in here, drop quick. I know my other brothers, somebody gonna be going on the TWT fans, gonna be going live here in a minute. So I wanted to pop in, man, to share my little basketball take on that joint. Like I said, you're gonna be hearing a lot of reports on it, a lot of different reports. Some of them conflicting, some of them trying to say a little bit different. But trust me when I tell y'all, man, he definitely gonna take his time, get his treatment, bounce back, and make sure that he is right for his team, and then that way they can come back and make that playoff push. But again, man, I appreciate all y'all showing up early this morning with me, listening to this good here basketball. Couple of jokes in the chat. Appreciate y'all, man. And I'll be back with another one. Y'all be easy, and y'all, you know what I'm saying, enjoy your morning. I appreciate y'all.